watched the film. You had to make a few new adjustments for Stow from that first game. What type of adjustments?
Well, the biggest thing now, Jim, what we talked about is when you're at this point in the season, you're in a regional final game. It's more about what you're doing well. We wanted to watch our kids, see what we were, what we were able to do offensively and what we were doing out of our defenses and how much we're going to have to change our defenses. And it's the same thing. The Cleveland Heights game Thursday gave us a great feel for what it's like to get into the regional. It's about adjustments during the game, and that's what we're going to have to do here tonight. We're going to have to just play with what we do well, and then we're going to have to adjust to whatever happens out here on the floor.
You, like other coaches, maybe even more so, do a lot of coaching during the game from the sideline. How tough is it when it's extremely noisy like it's going to be in here tonight to communicate?
Well, that's one of the things that we worked on yesterday and we went through this morning at our walkthrough. We got some hand signals in there. But I thought our kids did a great job Thursday of taking the game on the floor like we've asked them to. I told them we'll be here if you need us. If not, to get the thing done on the floor for 32 minutes, they did a great job of that. And I anticipate them doing the same thing here tonight.
Well, folks, from Stark County, I think familiar, you've got a solid 7 kids with Stow. Like a similar team, but is Stoyer and Conwell, those two you've got to find tonight?
Well, they have a lot of depth like we do. We have our 7 seniors that's been giving us the majority of our time. The key at this point in the season is just that, your depth and how well you can bring kids off of the bench. I like to think at times if you can come off with your bench players, even if not better, then you're in pretty good shape, and that's what we're able to do. We're able to get better with our subs off the bench.
Not much more we can say except good luck, and I know you got to be churning inside, and the best of this team tonight, and hopefully you can make it.
Too much fun to be churning inside, Jim. This is what you put all them hours in for. It's going to be a great atmosphere, great game. Appreciate all you've done for us. Thanks a lot.
There you have comments from Larry Taylor of Jackson. Now,
Association extends to each of you a cordial welcome to this regional final basketball tournament game in Division I between the Jackson Polar Bears and the Stow Bulldogs. Kristen Ford, Virginia Wallace, Amanda Simon, Kelsey Welch, Andrea Meister, Rebecca Aywad, Coach Charla Kelly, and Coach Heather Bates. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the Jackson Polar Bears. At guard, 9'10" senior, number 10, Brad Cochran. At guard, 6'2" senior, number 30, Mark Raabe. At forward, 6'6" senior, number 34, Jesse Moore. Forward, the 6'3" senior, number 40, Craig Sampson. And at center, a 6'8" senior, number 54, Brodie Haer. And the head coach for Jackson is Larry Taylor. Now let's meet Shane Conwell. At center, 6'5" senior, number 44, Bill Walker. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a country with freedoms like no other. In order to honor America and in respect for all those.
Well, Stow in their home gold, trimmed in brown and white. Jackson their road purple, trimmed in white. So we'll go to our left in this first half. Jackson to our right, and the tip is controlled by the Stow Bulldogs. Stoyer with it in backcourt. He is an outstanding player. Raabe, more or less the leader of Jackson. Stow, more or less the leader of Stow. Both veteran ball clubs, both exceptional talent. Stoyer has it left side, jump shot, 15-footer, no good. And Cochran got the rebound for Jackson. Polar Bears into forward court. Top the key, Cochran. Saxon back out to Cochran. Stow looking like they're going to go zone. Jackson, of course, plays zone. They're really watching Brodie Haer down in that low block. With the basketball is Moore. Cochran wide open. Throw. Got a three. the three, and the Jackson Polar Bears are up on top 3-0. Stow, their second possession. Myatt on top to Stoyer. On the right side to Conwell. To Stoyer. Coming out on Stoyer is Raabe. Stoyer's out about 28 feet. Raabe went right out with him. Stoyer has a return pass. Right side, Conwell penetrates back to Stoyer. Foul line, lane, drive, shot, blocked by Brodie Haer. And Haer takes it out of the air. They'll give it to Cochran. Cochran, top of the key, another three. How about that? Brad Cochran, they left him open, and he nailed a three from on top. 6 points, Jackson. 6 points for Cochran. Good. That's Raabe stole the ball. Raabe into forecourt, top of the key, the line, the lane. Raabe leans in, shot comes up short. It was blocked from behind, goes out of bounds to the Stow Bulldogs.
You know, Jim, in the first ball game, Cochran was scoreless. Tonight, he's got the first 6 points of the ball game.
Well, they left him open on both shots, probably maybe because he was scoreless, but he knocked down 2 big ones. So Stow with the basketball, trailing 6-0. Very early in the game. We played about 2 minutes. Maya with it. This game is going to go maybe back and forth. Let's see who gets the hot hand, who gets the runs when they get them. Both coaches up off the bench, jackets off, and hollering at their troops. Myatt with it. Myatt, lob it to McGinley. Down low, McGinley. Shot blocked by Haer. Ball up in the air and grabbed out of the air by Hoagland, or by Conwell. Jumper, Conwell, rim, no. Rebounded by Moore of Jackson. Polar Bears 6, Stow nothing. 5:40 to go in the opening period. Right side, Mark Raabe. Raabe with the bounce pass, high post to Moore. Moore, jump shot, rim, left side, no. Raabe got the rebound. What hustle. Great positioning. Stepped out about 3 feet left side of the lane, baseline area, and got the ball. This is Saxon left side. On top to Raabe. Back to Saxon. Jackson up 6-0 early in the game. High post we go to Moore. Back on the left side to Raabe. Myatt right out on Raabe. Raabe will bring the dribble to the top of the key, give it to Cochran. He'll lob it to Haer down low. They double team Brodie. Brodie to the glass, up, no good. On the floor, picked up by Stoyer. Coming the other way. Stoyer into forecourt. Stoyer. Out on top we go to Conwell. 4:58 to go in the opening period. We'll get downtown here shortly. Right side, Stoyer. See what the Bulldogs. There's a long three. Conwell short. Brodie Haer with the rebound. We'll watch Jackson on this possession. We'll send it back to Sammy at the Civic Center. See how South is doing. Cochran walked with the basketball. Let's go downtown to the Civic Center. We'll get back with you. You got a dandy here. It's still 6-0. Jackson missing some easy shots. It's physical, but the officials are letting them play. There's some bumping going on. Myatt with it. Out on the right side. Jackson 6-0. They lead.
So far, Stow 0 of 6 from the field.
Conwell drives, baseline, stops, kicks it back out. McGinley with the three. There it is. Jackson 6, Stow 3. 3:19 to go.
All the points coming from outside the arc.
Raabe with it. Yeah, the Polar Bears have missed a couple of close ones. Haer inside and Saxon inside. Brodie Haer down low on the block. Went and put it up and in.
Brodie with his first 2.
Dave Close is screaming. That's twice Brodie has banged into a Stow player, but the officials, like we said here in the regional championship game, letting him go. McGinley tried to throw it baseline, and it was knocked away. Tried to get it into Wacko.
Maloney and Steiner in the ball game for Jackson. Saxon and Moore sit down.
Jackson 8, Stow 3. 2:53 to go in the opening period. Stow with the basketball. Myatt way out. Goes on the right wing. Jumper Stoyer for 3. Rim no. Brodie Haer rebound number 3. Down floor to Wes Steiner. Steiner into forecourt will keep the ball. Throw over the zone left side to Raabe. Raabe to Cochran. Cochran's hit 2 threes in this game. He has 6 of the 8 points. And Stow is out on him, matching up a lot better. Steiner has it about 23 feet out.
Steiner also a good three-point shooter.
On the left side, Raabe. High post we go to Taloni. He had a heck of a game Thursday night, replacing Brodie Haer. Ball is tipped away and stolen. With the basketball, Stoyer. Turnover for the Polar Bears. We'll get it back downtown here in about 60, and let Sam update us. We got traveling called on Conwell.
Second turnover for Stow. Jackson also with 2. Jackson will inbound across the way. 2:07 left to play in the first quarter. Jackson 8, Stow 3.
Well, you don't need a crowd mic turned on in here. You can hardly hear yourself think here. We'll get the Jackson possession. Swing it back downtown. Right now, Cochran comes into forecourt. Cochran top of the key of the line. The lane feed inside to Brodie Haer. Jackson good.
Brodie now with 4.
That'll make it Jackson 10, Stow 3. Let's check in with Sam. See if here. Jackson with another turnover on their possession. Raabe tips and loose. It goes out of bounds. It still belongs to Stow. The Polar Bears very patient with defense, or with their offense. Jackson's playing some excellent defense. Stow's playing some great defense. And Jackson, the last 2 times down, probably had the ball a minute and a half, never shot it, but had 2 turnovers on passes that were picked.
Haer and Moore back in for Jackson.
It'll be Saxon and Moore back in. They've had Haer and Taloni on the floor together. Now Taloni finally went to the bench. Stow with the basketball. Jackson 10, Stow 3. 50 seconds to go in the opening period. Out on top is Myatt. He'll give it to Stoyer. Raabe was on Stoyer. Left side, Conwell. 3 in the air. Hits the rim. Bounces up the lane. Wes Steiner with the rebound. Jackson's tearing Stow up in the rebounding department. Raabe over to Saxon from 15. Saxon good.
Greg Saxon with his first 2.
4. 8 rebounds for Jackson and 3 for Stow.
First ball game, Stow out rebounded Jackson 27-20 for the ball game.
Polar Bears by 9. 9 seconds. Stoyer with the basketball on top. Starts to move. Foul line. Leans in. Puts the shot up. Last rim. No good. Stoyer rebounds and good. And a foul. With 4/10 of a second left to go.
Jake Stoyer's first 2 points of the ball game.
Well, Stoyer just knocked somebody flat going to the basket and no call. And Brodie down here for Jackson ran into a couple of Stow Bulldogs. So both coaches are hollering about charging fouls, but the officials even so far.
Foul was on Wes Steiner, his first.
This shot is missed. Steiner rebounds and throws it the length of the floor. We have played 1 at the Jar. The Jackson Polar Bears 12, Stow 5. We'll take a timeout.
Here comes Jake Stoyer the other way. Stoyer with the ball. Stoyer over to Scott Myatt.
Well, here Jackson just turned it over again. They're getting the turnover bugaboo here. Conwell has it for Stow on the right side. Polar Bears by 7, 12-5. Myatt with a 3. Good.
Myatt hit 4 of them the first ball game.
All of a sudden, the Jackson 9-point lead is down to 4. Polar Bears. 4 big turnovers here. Cochran in the forecourt. Jackson leading it 12-8. 7:15 first half. It's WHBC in Canton. Saxon out on top. Ball deflected away and knocked out of bounds by Maya. Belongs to Jackson.
Maloney and Steiner back into the ball game for...
That's Haer and Steiner coming in.
That's right.
Oh.
Maloney sitting down. Saxon also takes the seat.
Boulder Bears all of a sudden having a little trouble with this Stow defense. They're not getting the shot. And almost their 5th turnover. Cochran, high post, Moore down inside to Brodie Haer. And we're going to have a reach-around foul, I think. It's going to be on number 44, Waco, I think.
Yep. Bill Walco gets the first Stow team foul.
First foul of the game.
One.
Oh, okay. Steiner, down low, Raabe, little 5-footer, good.
Mark Raabe with his first 2.
Jackson 14, Stow 8. 6:46 first half. On the right side, Stoyer comes out on top, or that is Stoyer now from Conwell. Now to Myatt, on top, Stoyer. Stoyer guarded by Cochran. Takes his dribble out between the circles. Now goes on the right side to Conwell. Conwell picked up by Moore. Throws it left, Myatt. Myatt's open out to Stoyer. Leans in. 15-footer. Around the rim and out. No good. Rebound tipped up the floor. Picked up by Cochran. Cochran goes flying in the forecourt. Got double teamed deep on the right side. Throws it out. Top of the key. Deflected. Raabe picks it up. Steiner, NBA 3. Way off the mark. And tipped out of bounds by Brodie Haer. Steiner way out. Although Larry Taylor Blondie says, hey, you were open, let it fly. He can hit him out there. But that one was way off to the right. Haer tips it out of bounds. And Stow will bring it down. 14-8. Jackson by 6. Right side, Conwell. On top to Myatt to Stoyer. The guys inside aren't even touching the ball for Stow. They're looking for that perimeter shot. They can shoot those threes. Driving the baseline, and we've got a collision. Traveling called on McGinley.
So Stow with 4 turnovers. Jackson also with 4 turnovers. Jackson with a 6-point lead, though. 14-8, 5:40 left to play in the first half here at the Jar.
John Allen, our producer tonight. John will head back to the Civic Center after this possession. Moore, drives, shot from 5, blasted good.
Jesse Moore with 2.
That'll make it Jackson 16, Stow 8. Let's go back down.
The senior puts it on off the glass, and it's 16-8, Jackson on top of Stow. And coming the other way, we've got a foul. I didn't see who the number was on. It's on number 30. Adam Trent, or rather, number 30, Mark Raabe, picking up the foul. And now Shane Conwell brings it over to Jake Stoyer. Jake Stoyer pulls up with a jumper and got it. 16-10, Stow on top of, or rather, Jackson on top of Stow with 5:13 left to go here. And we've got number 34, Jesse Moore, swinging it down, trying to swing it to the big man down low, but that's denied. And here comes Conwell the other way. Conwell with the ball, swings it over to McGuane, over to Stoyer in the corner. Stoyer out to Stewart, over to Conwell. Conwell pulled up for the 3. That's swatted out of there. And we've got a loose ball foul, I believe, on Shane, Jake Stoyer. Stoyer tried for the red after the missed shot, and he got the foul called on him.
Well, here we've got Stoyer with a basket. We got Jackson with a turnover, and then a missed shot by Stow, and Jackson's about ready to inbound it. We have 4:48 left to go in the first half. Jackson 16, Stow 10. And Raabe walking it down. Raabe, Taloni, Steiner, Haer, and Saxon on the floor. 16-10. Canton South, good job of the Wildcats, staying right with Warrensville Heights. If they can stick around, you never know what's going to happen. Saxon on the left side, back to Raabe. They're really tight on Raabe. He hadn't thrown up too many shots tonight. What, 2 or 3? Two. Taloni at the high post. Back on the left wing to Raabe. We have 4:19 to go. It is rough out there, even coming off through those picks and screens. Steiner right side, lobs it to Brodie Haer, muscles in, foul from the backside. Brodie Haer is going to go line right, and will shoot 2. Waco?
Yes, his second. Team's third. Brodie Haer, line right, will shoot 2. Brodie, a 64% foul shooter, 4 points so far in the ball game. That one in and out, no good.
On their first meeting, Stowe was like 17 of 19 from the line, and Jackson, I'm not sure what you do with the sheet, but they didn't shoot too many of them. Oh, there it is right there.
Jackson hit 6 of 12 from the foul line for the ball game. Second shot for Brodie, up and in and out, no good again.
Rebounded by McGinley. Jackson by 6, 16 to 10. 4:06 to go. First half on WHBC. Stoyer with a long 3, front of the rim, no good. Rebound. Raabe had it, fell down, but it's picked up by Moore. I want to give that to Raabe. He really had possession of it. Got bumped, ball came loose, and Moore got it. Raabe walking it down, left to right across the timeline. Polar Bears by 6, 3:47 left to go in the half. High post to Taloni in the lane. Down low, Moore to the basket. Put it up. No, but he's fouled. Nice move by Jesse Moore. A little spin move in the lane. Stoyer picks up one.
That'll be his first, team's fourth.
Well, we get the 2 shots here by Moore, and we'll send it back down to Sam at the Civic Center. South was down by 3 last time we talked with him.
This time, Jesse Moore, line right, shooting 2. First one up and good. Jesse Moore now with 3 points in the ball game.
Cochran in, Steiner out for the Polar Bears.
Moore, a 70% foul shooter. 17-10, Jackson on top. 3:41 left to play in the first half. Jesse Moore's second shot, no good.
And the rebound by McGinley. Let's head downtown, Sammy.
Conwell, Shane Conwell, number 25. Stowe once again in the all-gold, and Jackson in the all-purple. And it's Conwell pulling up to the 3 and nail it with a guy in his face, making the score 17-13. Jackson with the lead. 3:19 left to go.
That was his first bucket of the night, a 3-pointer.
Wow. So, and now almost a near steal by Jake Stoyer. And Brad Cohen operating out there. And an over-the-back call right now on number 15, Dan Hoagland. Dan Hoagland is checked in for the Stow Bulldogs. And once again, the Stow wearing the all-gold with the maroon trim and the...
Well, here we have 3 minutes left to play in the first half. Conwell hit a 3, so it's Jackson 17, Stow 13, 3:01 to go. And Jackson with the basketball. Cochran with it to Raabe. Raabe out about 22 feet. Stowe also playing a good matchup with another steal by Hoagland. On that reach around past Jackson like there's a 3 by Myatt. On the rim, no. Brodie Haer got the rebound. 5 more for Haer in this ball game. Down floor quickly on the right side. Gone to the basket, Saxon, and blocked. Well, Saxon thought he got hammered. So did Larry, but the officials and the Jackson fans mooing a bit here. It looked like he got whooped on the arm pretty good. But he goes out of bounds to Stowe. And the Bulldogs heading down floor. Trailing by 4. 17-13. Jackson with 2:27 to go in the first half. Conwell with it. On him is Moore. Conwell will drive in the lane. Got double team. Gives it off to McGinley. 12-foot jump shot in the rim. No good. And we've got a no foul. Ball is out of bounds. This is a rough game. But they've got it under control, and they're letting them play. And that ball was knocked away, and they give it to Jackson on the team rebound. So here come the Polar Bears, leading by 4. Cochran on top. We go to Moore. Moore, Saxon. Saxon out about 25, 26 feet. To Raabe between the circles. Back on the right side, Cochran. We're down to 2 minutes to go in the first half. Polar Bears, 17-13. And I think Brodie Haer maybe have picked up a foul in the paint trying to push off. Brodie Haer gets the foul. Larry Taylor, I think, wants a timeout. Let's wait and see. We got 1:57 to go. Now he says no, just go ahead and play. Matt Walker.
There he is.
Into the ball game for Stowe. He doesn't play too often. Dave Close, like Larry Taylor, about a 7-man rotation. In the forecourt, Stowe. They're down by 4, 148. Conwell with it out on top to Stoyer, guarded by Raabe. Back to Conwell. Dry shot from 18. Good. Jackson Stow 15. The Bulldogs are right back in it after being down by 9. 1:33 to go, and the Stow crowd coming to their feet. Want some defense laid down here. Stow, man-to-man with their defense. They're on Raabe, that's for sure. Hoagland going wherever Raabe goes, and Raabe just can't get the shots away. Raabe dribbling around out on top, goes to Cochran. Back on the left side. We go to Moore. Man-to-man by Stow, and they're doing a good job. Jackson just can't get shots. Left side, driving underneath, give to Haer, laid it up, and got it, and he's fouled. Excellent pass from Saxon to Brodie Haer. And Hoagland, I think, will be the guilty party. The basket counts, making it Jackson 19, Stow 15. And Haer going line right. Chance for 3.
Also the 16 foul for Stow. Dan Hoagland, second of the ball game. Brodie Haer, 0 of 2 from the foul line. And now 0 of 3.
And Hoagland got the rebound. Jackson not hitting their foul shot. In the forecourt, Stoyer. Get ready to send it back to Sam. Another jumper. Conwell, good. A 3. Stow within 1. Jackson 19, Stow 18. They're leaving Conwell open, and he buried another one. He's got 8 points. Jackson high post to Haer. Haer, left side. Moore can't get the shot away to Cochran. We're down to 33 seconds. Cochran with it. Hanging on to the ball. Jackson has led the entire game, and this is the closest Stow has been, within 1 point, and Jackson comes out 6-0. Haer, Raabe, 3 in the air. On the rim, the glass, no good. Stoyer with a rebound. The Bulldogs can take the lead. 15 seconds to go. Whichever team's going to make their foul shots and knock home the threes, that looks like the winner. Stoyer in the lane to the basket. Feeds down low. Shot up and blocked from behind. The shot by McGinley. And what's the call? Out of bounds to Stow. 3 seconds left.
What's the stat on Jackson? 21 in a row when they lead at halftime.
Throws into Stoyer. Stoyer going to have to throw one up off balance. No good. It's halftime. And Jackson's on top, 19-18.
42%, nothing from the foul line. For the ball game, Stow, 7 of 23 from the floor. Jackson, they are 8 of 16 from the floor, 50%. Stow, 0 of 1 from the foul line. And Jackson, just 1 of 5 from the foul line. Individually, Brodie Haer leads Jackson with 6 points. He's 3 of 4 from the floor. Cochran with 6. He is 2 of 2 from the floor. Both his fielders, 3-pointers. 3 points from Jesse Moore, 2 points from Mark Raabe, and 2 points from Craig Saxon. For Stow, the leader, Shane Conwell, 8 points.
Stow with the basketball as we start the third quarter. Second half here on 1480 WHBC. Stow has not led, but they have the ball down by 1. Halftime at the Civic Center. Warrensville Heights 22, Canton South 22. Wildcats hanging right there. And here, Jackson started out well, then Stow's come on to play the better basketball. Conwell with the 3, no good. Raabe got the rebound. See if Jackson can switch some momentum over to them. Raabe top of the key, goes on the left side. Saxon shot from about 12. Last rim, no. Brodie Haer rebounds up, no. And it's tipped out on top, and Conwell has it. Down floor to Myatt. He missed the layup, and Raabe got the rebound. Both teams missing golden opportunities at their end of the floor. We played 50 seconds. 19-18, Jackson on top, and another bad pass by Cochran.
Well, Cochran really saved it from going out of bounds and threw it right back to Stow.
Make it sound like Brad has a lot of bad passes, but Jackson's had some bad passes out of their offensive sets. They've got 9 big turnovers. Myatt out on top. 19-18 Jackson, right side Conwell, drives, baseline, Raabe's there. Conwell picks the dribble up, throws out on top, that pass, picked up by Cochran. Cochran flying down the floor, will drive and score.
Brad Cochran now with 8.
A turnover by Stow turns into 2 points for Jackson. 21-18, Polar Bears by 3. 6:30 to go in the third quarter. Left side, Conwell. Stepping out on him more. Now got doubled by Raabe. Ball goes to Stoyer. Right side to Myatt. Inside, Stow really has done nothing. But their perimeter people can hit you. Stoyer will drive inside. Got in trouble. Out to Conwell. He'll drive down the lane to the basket. Flips it up, and Brodie Haer is going to pick up a foul. So Stowe still using their perimeter people to head for the hoop and going after Brodie. That'll be his second.
First on either team here in the second half. Conwell line right, shooting 2. Conwell, a 76% foul shooter, averaging 16.7 a ball game. Misses on the free throw. So far, Jim, there's just been one free throw made. Jackson was 1 of 5 in the first half, and now Stowe 0 of 2 for the ball game. So just 1 of 7 foul shots made tonight. Second one by Conwell, also no good.
And Brodie Haer rips it down with his right hand. 7 rebounds for Brodie. 6:08 to go in the third. Jackson hanging on by 3, 21-18. Warrensville Heights 27, Canton South 22. That's at halftime at the Civic Center. Wes Steiner on the left side, top of the key to Moore. Moore back on the left side, Raabe. Raabe, Saxon, he's out about 22, throws over the defense to Steiner. He'll drive, baseline, and a big collision. Offensive foul on Steiner.
Wes Steiner with his second, team second. Another turnover for Jackson, their 10th.
So Stowe again will bring it down. 21, Jackson, 18, Stowe. Both these teams can lay some defense on you. Conwell with it. Stowe has won, 10 in a row. They've been playing super down the stretch. Top of the key. Stoyer, right side to Myatt. We've got 5:30 to go in the third. Conwell steps left, goes right, and a foul.
Another foul.
Hadn't been a lot of them called.
Steiner now with his third.
But Conwell did that step left and went right, and they reached across him. Myatt trying to get it in, does so to Conwell on top, over to Stoyer. Both these teams, fun to watch. They're veterans, got some nice talent, nice size. They can shoot the ball. Conwell, left side, McGinley. McGinley and Waco, you won't hear their names much. They just don't touch it inside. It's all the perimeter of Myatt, Stoyer, and Conwell. Now baseline right is Waco. He'll drive on Haer. Oh, my goodness, they're going to call Brodie Haer with his third foul. Well, that's not consistency. They've been knocking people down and no calls. And now Brodie Haer got called at the baseline and a timeout called by Jackson. 5:06 to go in the third. 21 Jackson, 18 for Stowe. Timeouts for Mercy Medical and the Credit Union. Well, Stowe to inbound it. They trail 21-18. It's into Stoyer. Colonia's in. Haer is out with those 3 fouls. Brodie with 7 rebounds.
6 points.
See if Jackson can overcome that again. Down to the left corner. That is McGinley. To Myatt. Myatt looks, goes back on the left side. McGinley down low. Ball deflected away and out of bounds. Still belongs to Stowe with 4:50 to go in the third.
Brad Cochran in for Jackson. Wes Steiner sits down with 2 fouls.
Stowe will inbound. Stowe's not scored in the third in a little over 3 minutes. Jackson's only scored 2. And they had trouble getting it in. Finally got it out on top to Stoyer. Jar Arena for right now has quieted down just a bit. Stoyer will drive, spin move in the lane, little 7-footer, front of the rim, no. Stoyer got his rebound, put it back up, no, but I hear a whistle.
I don't know.
That is on Moore.
Jesse Moore with his first. Jackson now with 5 team fouls. Here in the second half, they had only 3 the entire first half. And Jake Stoyer misses from the foul line. 0 of 2 tonight.
How many team fouls for Stowe in the second half?
None.
That's what I thought. This could really turn this game around as Jackson starts putting Stowe at the line. Stoyer missed them both. And Moore got the rebound.
Oh, my.
So Stoyer, like Raabe, missing a couple of key rebounds. Jackson with the basketball. 4:30 to go in the third. Jackson 21, Stowe 18. Defensively, there's a long 3 by Raabe. Off the front of the rim, no good. Stoyer got the rebound. Stoyer behind his back, down the lane to the basket, good. It is Jackson 21, Stowe 20, with 4:12 to go in the third. Both these teams struggling to score points. And Jackson in a bit of foul trouble right now. Conwell steals another pass from Cochran to Stoyer. And Stoyer takes it back out. Conwell with a 3. There it is. For the first time in the ballgame. lead. They're up 23-21. Again, they let Conwell out there. And here comes Cochran. Cochran on the right side. Saxon, high post. We go to Taloni. Taloni back to Cochran. Cochran picked up by Stoyer. Stoyer a lot taller. Cochran didn't even think about it. Got the ball to Raabe to Moore. High post to Taloni. Taloni with it to Raabe. Raabe really being hassled by Hoagland or by Myatt. They've been going man-on-man with Raabe this whole game. Wherever he goes, they go. And they have taken him offensively out of this game. Now he's going to drive the baseline, double-teamed, and shoot it. Out to Moore. Moore jumper way off the right side. Rebounded by Stoyer. Stoyer will bring it down left to right of the forecourt. 3:08 to go in the third. Conwell with it out about 22. Stow by 2. He'll give it to Myatt. Right side to Stoyer as they work it around the perimeter. Conwell thought about it. Drives baseline, in trouble. And he stepped out of bounds on that baseline. Conwell did. He's going to bring Haer back in, Dave. I think he has. With Brodie out of there, Stow has gone on a 5-0 run. And they have no presence inside right now. Jackson doesn't. And Brodie was playing very well earlier against Walko and McGinley. So we'll see what happens. Larry Taylor making a big gamble here. 2:46 to go. Haer back in with 3 fouls. We're in the third. 23-21. Stow. Wes Steiner with it. Stoyer out on him. Over to Cochran. Cochran will drive in the lane. Lean in. Run gun. Into the rim. Out. And a jump ball was rebounded by Walko. He got tied up. Possession arrow, Jackson.
2:32 to go here in the third quarter. Stow 23, Jackson 21.
Got to send it back over to the Civic Center in a second here. Right now it's to Moore. Moore out to Steiner. Halftime, Heiss led 27-22. Steiner's out between the circles, and guess what? Stoyer is right out with him. Man-to-man defense by Stow. High post, we go to Moore. Cochran. Inside, Raabe put a shot up. Good. He's fouled. They found Raabe coming back door from the left side, and Cochran hit him with the pass. Raabe scores. He's fouled.
Raabe with the bucket. That's his 4th point of the night.
After this foul shot, we'll shoot it back to the Civic Center. See if he can put Jackson on top. Oh, my goodness. It just barely grazed the rim. It's out of bounds. It belongs to Stow. We'll go back to the Civic.
Nerves? I don't know what it is.
I don't know, but they're 1 of 10. They have Shaq disease.
Shaq disease. So right now, Shane Conwell is going to get caught in the press, and Jake Stoyer operates out front. Stoyer over to Scott Myatt. Myatt with the ball. 2 minutes left to go here. Conwell now out front. Conwell swings it over to McGee. McGee pulling up for the jumper, and he stops. Number 45, Will McKinley right over it. And he pulls up for the jumper.
Johnson. All right, Sammy, thank you. We'll get back with you. Right now we've got McGinley going to the line right for Stow after being fouled by Moore. High game at 23.
Well, McGinley, the best foul shooter that Stow has, and he missed. Stow 0 of 6 for the ball game.
Jackson not a whole lot better.
They are 1 of 6.
Mark Raabe normally very good, and
well, Will McGinley 88% got that one to go.
Well, Stow has the lead, 24-23. You got Raabe just missing 1? I thought he was there earlier.
Nope.
All right, left side we go. Saxon. Stow up by 1. Over to Cochran. Feet inside. Brodie Haer. Glass to good on a foul. That's what they want to do. Get it into the big guy. That'll make it Jackson 25. Stow 24.
Bill Walko now with 3 personal fouls. Brodie Haer line left. Up and good. Brodie Haer now with 9.
Jackson by 2, 26-24. In the forecourt, this is McGinley. Jackson extending their defense. Wide open, 18-footer. Rim, no. Rebounded inside. Walko, back up, no. Ball tipped out on the side, picked up by Raabe. Raabe down the left side with the left hand in the forecourt. 1:20 to go in the third. Jackson with a 2-point lead. Cochran tried to go to Brodie Haer, and there was a tip.
They said it was tip.
Ooh. It belongs to Jackson. I thought Larry Taylor maybe thought he threw it away too. Larry wasn't too happy with Cochran. Feed down low, baseline, short jump shot, no good by Raabe, and rebounded by Waco, and a foul. Maybe on Raabe?
Well, it's going to be the 17th foul on Jackson.
Now, this is what could hurt the Polar Bears. Stow is shooting, and Stow has only 2 team fouls.
Foul was on Mark Raabe. That is his second.
So every foul Jackson commits, Bulldogs will shoot.
Of course, the way Stow's shooting from the foul line, they may not want to be there.
Yeah, but normally they do.
They do
okay.
quite well, yep. 72% as a team. Bill Walco, his first time tonight, up and good. Walco with his first point of the ball game.
Stow beat Jackson in the regular season from the line, hitting 17 of 19.
They made 14 in the fourth quarter. Walco's second one no good.
And Moore blocks off very well, got his third rebound. So it's Jackson 26, Stow 25, 106 to go. 33-24 at the Civic Center. Warrensville Heights leading in that third quarter. Top of the key we go to Moore. Moore back on the right side to Cochran. 1 point Jackson lead. 53 seconds. Back on the wing right side. This is Raabe. Cochran. Saxon looking inside for Brodie Haer. Throw it Raabe down low. Raabe double, triple team. Out to Moore. 15-footer up and good. Hit the rim, hit the glass, and drop down through.
Moore with 5.
35 seconds to go in the third. 28 Jackson, 25 Stow. Conwell with it as the Polar Bears coming back with a little offense. Defense, folks, excellent, tenacious, both sides. Conwell with the basketball. Works against Raabe out of that matchup. Now it goes to Stoyer, and Cochran is out on Stoyer. Dave Close hollering at his troops what he wants him to do.
Jake tonight, 3 of 11 from the field.
Stoyer will drive on Raabe, back in, lean in, shot up, and don't tell me they're going to get Brodie Haer. Nope, they're going to get Raabe.
That'll be his third.
I thought Haer got the ball, but Raabe was on the front side.
So Brodie Haer with 3, Mark Raabe with 3. Jake Stoyer line right, shooting 2. Stoyer tonight 0 of 3 from the foul line. Makes that one. Stoyer now with 7.
6 seconds remaining. 28-26. Jackson here in the third. Finish this up, couple of timeouts, and back over to the Civic Center, and Sam can catch us up what's going on there. Let us see if the Wildcats have closed it down any. They were down by 9. We left.
Stoyer made them both. Stoyer now with 8.
28-27. Raabe in the forecourt. Raabe right side, and a blocking foul, I think, with 1.3 seconds. Raabe went flying off that wing.
It's only going to be the third team foul on Stow.
1.3 seconds. No shooting foul. Raabe will inbound.
Third on Hoagland.
Lob it in. Brodie Haer had it, knocked loose. We played 3. 28 Jackson, 27 Stow. Timeouts for.
Stow getting set to inbound the ball. Stow getting set to inbound the ball, and they finally do so to number 11, Kenny Watson, who just stepped in. And Kenny Watson with the ball. Kenny Watson swings it over to Shane Conwell, back to Kenny Watson. And now Jake Stoyer controls out front over to Shane Conwell. Conwell throws it up, no good. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson coming away with 7:29 left to go here in the fourth quarter. And Jackson with a 1-point lead. And Jackson, Moore turns around, that's up and it's good. So 30-27, Jackson on top of Stow. And it's Shane Conwell over to Jake Stoyer. Stoyer with the ball. And Shane Conwell is thrown away by Robbie Moore. Or Mark Raabe, rather. Mark Raabe with a nice spin move, put him up, no good. Bravo.
Well, we just got a turnover on Mark Raabe. Jackson stole the ball. Raabe came down, spin move in the lane, and they called him for traveling. And we did have a bucket by Moore, was it?
Yeah.
Moore got 2 points, so with 1 minute gone in the fourth, 7 minutes to play in the ball game, it's Jackson 30 and Stow 27. And Stow with the basketball, left to right. Myatt has it out about 27. Myatt gives it to Stoyer out between the circles and over to Conwell. Back on the right side, baseline McGinley. He'll drive in, throw up a shot. Deflected away by Haer, I think, but it's grabbed by Hoagland. So Stow keeps it alive. Now it's knocked loose and picked up, though, by McGinley. Got it to Conwell. Conwell baseline, picked up by Raabe. Out it goes to Stoyer. 3 by Stoyer. Off the right of the rim, up in the air, no good. Inside, Mark Raabe with the rebound. That's 6 for Raabe. Down floor we go. Saxon throws it over the zone. Cochran with a long 3.
Oh, my.
By 6, and a whistle and a timeout. Oh, Conwell just hit a 3, but his coach had called timeout. Timeout, Stow, full timeout.
Oh, short.
A short one?
30.
All right, we'll take a timeout for Nichols Bakery here. Moore got 2 points, so with 1 minute gone in the fourth, 7 minutes to play in the ball game, it's Jackson 30 and Stow 27. And Stow with the basketball, left to right. Myatt has it out about 27. Myatt gives it to Stoyer out between the circles and over to Conwell. Back on the right side, baseline McGinley. He'll drive in, throw up a shot, deflected away.
Down there Thursday for the state semifinals and Friday also at 11 o'clock for the state finals. So right now, the Stow and controlling. And 24, Bill Walco putting the ball up. No foul.
Here Jackson with the basketball and leading by 6, 33-27, 5:30 to go. Raabe with it, right side to Saxon, man-to-man by Stow. Saxon comes on top, Stoyer stays with him, back over to Raabe. Raabe drives, baseline down low, and he's fouled, trying to put it up. Raabe got basketball and leading by 6, 33-27, 5:30 to go. Raabe with it, right side to Saxon, man-to-man by Stow. Saxon comes on top, Stoyer stays with him, back over to Raabe. Raabe drives, baseline down low, and he's fouled, trying to put it up. Raabe got a step on the man on the wing, went hard to the baseline, backside help came over, and Raabe just went up and drew that foul.
Bill Walco with the foul. That's his fourth.
Now Raabe now to the line, and he's what, 0 for 1 for?
He's 0 for 1.
0 for 1. So you're right. He has just shot one foul shot. Not sure what's going on here. Jackson has gone over to Larry Taylor. Oh, okay. McGinley has some blood. Next Friday night at 9 o'clock in Columbus against the winner of Lima or Cleveland St. Ignatius.
Jackson with a 6-point lead as Raabe misses the first of 2. And Jackson now just 2 of 8 from miss them both.
Mercer, 2 of 9. Jackson from the line. Here comes Stow. Wacko with it in the forecourt to Stoyer. Stoyer out on top. We got 5:12 to go. When we get back to the Civic Center in a second. Stoyer had it, lost it, got it back. Goes to Conwell. Conwell works it against Cochran. Goes to Myatt. Brodie Haer keeping the ball from going inside to Stow's big guys, even though they would like to go after Haer. Stoyer starts to penetrate. Raabe knocked it away. Clock at 4:52. Stoyer with it. You know, they start right a lot and go left. Stoyer jump shot, good. Pretty shot by Stoyer.
Big Stoyer with 10.
They do a lot of right step and then go left and pull up for their shot with the right side into the defender. It's 33-29. Jackson by 4. 4:33 to go. High post Moore. Cochran down low to Brodie Haer. Double offensive foul on Brodie Haer as he knocked Wacko down. Brodie Haer with 4. When he was out of there, they struggled. When he's been in there, they have kept the lead. Here comes Stow and Taloni off the bench. 4:23 to go. 33-29. Jackson by 4. Stoyer between the circles. Walker is back in the game. He's in there for Stow. Stoyer has it, works left side, goes to Conwell. Conwell has it deflected. Ball on the floor, still on the floor, and we're going to have a jump ball. In possession to Jackson. Let's kick it back to the Civic Center, and Sam Berkman. Sammy?
Right now. Dave, I really don't understand this because I know that Brodie Haer has more than 3 fouls, which is what they're showing on the scoreboard. Wow. And this isn't like this is a small thing. Him in or out of the game is a huge factor. Oh, definitely. He's now out of the game. I'm not too sure what's going on anymore.
And right now, Jackson almost throws the ball away, and he's got a timeout on Jackson. The timeout Jackson. 49 left to go here in this one. Jackson on top of Stow, 33-29. And once again, the winner of this game, and just a rocking crowd and pandemonium throughout as Jackson inbounds the ball right now, and Brad Cohen holding the ball out front. And what do we got?
Has to tie his shoes to the officials. Deloney is in there as Brodie Haer is on the bench with those 4 fouls. Brodie with 7 rebounds tonight. This is Raabe on the left side for Jackson. Man-to-man defense. Raabe fighting through picks, double team and triple team. The ball knocked out of bounds by Stoyer. Raabe had 1 on him, spun, 2 joined, spun again, and there was Stoyer knocking it out of bounds. Inbounded by Saxon, 3:30 to go. Anybody's ball game right now, though. Jackson leads by 4, 33-29. Raabe with it on top. Bounce past Moore on the wing left side. Moore, high post Deloney. Guarded out there by Wacko. Back to Raabe. Down low to Moore. Moore double, triple team. Deloney with it. Back to Raabe. We're down to 3:12 to go. Deloney, Saxon. Saxon holds. Back down Raabe. Shot is up. Good.
Mark Raabe with 6.
35 Jackson, 29 for Stow, and 2:58 to go. Here comes Brodie Haer off the bench. Big basket by Raabe. Stoyer on top. Stoyer just holds. Looks at Dave Close. Got some instruction. Goes to McGinley. McGinley with it. And, foul on Stow. Dave Close not happy. Offensive foul away from the ball on...
Don't know yet.
They don't know at the scores table either. They're checking right now.
Walco. That's his 4th.
Here comes Jackson into forecourt. Raabe.
So now with 5 team fouls.
Raabe on the wing. Moore. We're down to, let's see, 2:36, clock moving. Jackson by 6. On the wing to Deloney. Deloney brings the dribble, or that's Raabe now. Raabe out on the right side. Moore, give and go. Raabe to Haer. Up and good.
Brodie Haer with 11.
That was pretty. Long 3. Stoyer on the rim, no, but rebounded by Conwell. Back out to Stoyer. Down the lane. Stoyer to the basket, up and no good. Rebound batted around in the lane. Raabe got it. Raabe fouled. 2:10 to go. Jackson, 37. Stow, 29.
I think the foul is on Walco. That's his 5th. He is gone. It's also the 6th team foul on Stow. Jackson will inbound for Jackson.
Jackson had looked to be in foul trouble early in this half, and they picked up 5 or 6 in a hurry to about 1 for Stow, but now things have evened out. Saxon will inbound. Want to get it back here to Sam. He's got a fairly decent one. Canton South playing Earhart South against Warrensville Heights, down by 8 last time we checked.
Dan Hoagland checked in for Stow, replacing Walco. Walco with just 1 point in the ball game.
And he's got like 4 rebounds. Ball knocked away, back out of bounds. We get this possession in, Sam, for Stow. We'll shoot it back over to you. It's 37-29. Got 8-point ball games at both sites here. Saxon looking, got it into Cochran. Cochran has Stoyer on him in backcourt. Cochran got around Stoyer, and he is fouled. Aggressive defense by Stoyer. Reached in through the foul. Cochran 1-1. Let's go to the Civic Center.
Stoyer score. And if Stoyer goes out,
Actually, it's third. Once again, scoreboard doesn't like us.
Wow. So, well, one of us was wrong, but We'll figure it out eventually. Yeah. So, right now, going to the line for Stow is Brad Cohen, the 5'10" senior guard, and the first shot is up and it's good. So 38-29 is your score now.
Go too far away, my man, because we've got a 9-point game. Cochran hit the first one. Got him out. Jackson by 10, 39-29 over Stow. We've got 2 minutes to go in the basketball game. Stoyer with a long three, way off the right side. Didn't take a very good shot. We got a jump ball. Myatt and Moore tied it up, and we got a technical on one of the Stow players. And Myatt and Moore tied each other up. Myatt took it, grabbed the ball, and tried to throw Moore to the floor, then gave him a little shove, and it may have been still another player that has picked up the technical. So a technical on Stow out of the jump ball situation. Well, they sort that out with 1:56 to go here, and Jackson by 10. Let's go back to the Civic Center.
Would not let go of his arm. What's he supposed to do, Dave?
There's a minute 56 left on the clock. I want to remind everybody at the end of the fourth quarter, Jason Wise will have your scores from the NCAA, and then we'll have a little post-game show for you here, and then back into the music. So post-game show for you. Minute 56 left to go here in this one now. 39.
Did they not tee him up?
Maybe they changed their call.
I hope so, because if they didn't change that, that's horrible. That's a double ouchie, Dave. First they make a horrible tee call, then they make a horrible call and put it back.
Yeah. But still, regardless, has the ball right.
Well, here we ended up with a double technical to catch you up. We had a technical on Stow when we left, but after some conversation, double technical, no shots. Stow put the ball in play, and Stow went down. McGinley just drew a foul, so we have 1:43 to go.
Brodie Haer is just fouled out of the ball game.
Is that on Brodie?
Yes.
Well, Brodie Haer is gone. We had 1:43 to go. Jackson by 10, but Stow will be at the foul line. Heck of a game by Brodie. I got him with 7 rebounds
And 11 points. That was also the 10th team foul on Jackson this half. So every foul hereafter will be a 2-shot foul. Missed another one.
These are 2 teams that shoot foul shots pretty well, and I'm telling you, they're struggling here tonight.
Well, Stow, 72% is the team. And they are 4 of 12. McGinley makes the second free throw.
39, Jackson 30 for Stow. Stow pressing all over the floor, and they got a call timeout. They could not get the basketball.
No, they turned it over.
They said 5 seconds elapsed. That's the call. Turnover Jackson. 1:43, Stow within 9, and gets on top to Conwell. That pass, Cochran picks it up. The Polar Bears pick up a big turnover. Now Cochran's being double teamed. Got it to Raabe. Raabe's fouled by Stoyer. 1:35 to go. Jackson by 9. Raabe to the line. Let's go down to the Civic Center. Sammy, update us.
Oh, what a game, Steve.
That's Sawyer's 4th. So if they have to foul after this, you don't want him to foul.
Certainly don't. It's putting up his first free throw.
And there he is, but they get the board. Foul him.
Well, here Raabe missed it, but it was rebounded by Taloni, and another foul. Raabe missed the front end of the 1-and-1. Taloni rebounded it out to Cochran, and Cochran drew a foul. 1:31 left to go.
I'll tell you what happened here, Jim. That was Matt Walker's first foul, but Brad Cochran line left, shooting 2 shots. First one, no good. Double bonus, though, and Brad Cochran will shoot another one. No question about that. Stow took off with the rebound and the basketball.
If every one of these teams loses, they're going to look at their foul shooting. Defense, outstanding.
Brad Cochran, 2 of 3 from the foul line tonight. Made that one. So Cochran 14 points in the ball game.
Jackson 40, Stow 30, 1:28 to go. Stow in a hurry. Stoyer, NBA 3. Way off the mark, an air ball, and rebounded. Walker up, no, underneath. Rebounded, put back up, and good by McGinley. That'll make it 40 to 32. A timeout here called by,
I think Stow. Full timeout.
A 30-second now.
Oh, no.
Well, they don't know. Now it's a full timeout. Let's get a spot in for John's Bar and send.
Number 11, Kendrick Watson returns for the Bulldogs.
Fouled out now, so they can't establish him now.
Here we have 1 minute and 14 seconds left to play in the ball game. This WHBC 1480 in Canton. Jim and Dave here. And Cochran just got fouled. It's 40 to 32. To update you on the score, 40 to 32, Jackson. Cochran at the foul line.
Well, Cochran tonight, 3 of 4 from the line, all in the fourth quarter. Hits a big free throw there. What a game. All in the fourth quarter. Hits a big free throw there. What a game Cochran has had. 15 points tonight. He was scoreless the last 2 times.
Rebounded by Stoyer. Stow pushing it. Here comes Stoyer. 1:11 to go. Stoyer left of the lane, down the lane. Jump shot up, glass rim. No. Walker with another big rebound. And traveling on Walker.
You know, Jake Stoyer playing with 4 personal fouls. Off the bench is Kenny Watson.
Jackson's had a better half turnover-wise, have they not? They had 8 big ones in the first half.
Well, they had 4 in the third quarter. 3 this quarter.
Now away from the ball, we got something called. Jackson tried to inbound it with 1:05 to go. Going to be another foul on Stow. So the Polar Bears keep their composure, knock home some foul shots. They will go to Columbus to play either St. Ignatius or Lima. 1:05 to go. Jackson 41 and Stow 32.
We got 9 team fouls in the first half. Here in the second half, we've got at least 22. Cochran back at the foul line for Jackson. Misses again off the left side.
1:05 left.
Cochran now 4 of 7, making 4 of 8.
Missed them both. McGinley with the rebound. Stow down by 9 with the ball, 1 minute to go. Stoyer with it. Throws it over and out of bounds. Jackson right now still outstanding defense. They know it's going to be Stoyer or Conwell. And they are defensing those 2 kids very well.
Timeout Jackson.
Timeout by Jackson. Let's take a timeout for the red carpet car wash and then send it over to Sam at the Civic Center.
Hold true. They were only leading by 1 point, but if Jackson loses at halftime, they haven't lost a game yet all year. It looks like that's... The big difference in this one was, I think Brodie Haer keeping Bill Walco down. I think for the most part, Brodie Haer dominated Walco.
It sounds like Canton South's great year is over. We'd hope to take a couple south. Right now we got an inbound pass and traveling. They threw it into Moore. Jesse went up high at the baseline, came down, fell over, and a traveling call on the Polar Bears. We have 56 seconds to go. Jackson by 9, 41-32. Well, Canton South played so hard and so well into this fourth quarter. Now it's down by 12. They lob it in. Conwell out on top. Conwell, left of the lane, 15-footer, comes up short. Ball's on the floor, and it's going to be a jump ball.
Messinero favors Jackson.
And Watson's going to come back in on defense for Stowe.
Wes Steiner coming in for Jackson.
Both these coaches working the sidelines hard. 49.7 seconds.
Craig Saxon sits down for the Polar Bears.
And they're trying to get it in. Steiner can't get it in. He's got to call a timeout. Let's take a timeout here.
So, a timeout, Jackson, 30-second timeout, 49 seconds left.
As we come back here to the Jar Arena, Mark Raabe drives to the basket and is fouled. 42.6 seconds left. Jackson 41, Stowe 32. Raabe line left and will shoot 2 fouls.
They got 3 fouls on Dan Hoagland on the scoreboard. That's his 5th. He's already at the bench.
They have been having trouble with that scoreboard.
5th. He's already at the bench.
They have been having trouble with that scoreboard all night. Yeah, you just don't want to look at it. You'll mess yourself up. Polar Bears by 9. Their biggest lead was 10.
Mark Raabe missed another one from the foul line. He is 0 of 5 tonight. I bet you he hasn't played a game his whole career where he's missed 5 in a row. Made that one. Mark Raabe now with 7 points in the ball game.
Jackson by 10. Stoyer at the other end. Spun, and Cochran got the ball and is fouled by Myatt. Stoyer tried to do too much. He tried to go through a double, triple teamed, and Cochran stripped it. And then Myatt fouled Cochran. So while we walk down again for Jackson to shoot some foul shots, let's go to the Civic Center and Sam.
In the huddle, as they think they know they've won this game.
Yeah,
by 10 points.
Looks as if Stowe's great season is over.
And what a hats off to Stowe though, because Stowe they beat higher seed. They beat higher seed Wadsworth and Central Howard in the Copley District. Stowe also they defeated Menor here the other night.
Jim and Dave back here.
Craig Saxon in, Wes Steiner out for the Bears. Brad Cochran made the first of 2 free throws. Now he's got 2 in a row. Brad Cochran now with 17 points.
What a game. 44-32. Jackson by 12. Only 33 seconds. Conwell with a long 3 comes up short. Boy, they've been forcing him up. Bad shot and missing him. Raabe with the rebound. Doubled in backcourt. Ahead to Cochran. We're down to 22 seconds, and Cochran's fouled by Walker. And with you, Sammy, once yours ends or this one ends, if maybe we get a little wrap from you on that one. Quarter by quarter, South had been right there in the ball game until this 4th period. Very good Warrensville Heights team, but this Canton South team surprising this year, and they've got the heart.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This is the 11th foul shot for Cochran this quarter.
And that one spun around and missed.
So far, he is 2, 4, he is 6. And now he's 7 of 14.
45-32. 21 seconds. Stoyer's going to come into forecourt and just throw it up. Way off the mark. Just barely grazed the right rim. Raabe with another rebound. Raabe down floor to Cochran. Throws it ahead to Taloni. We're down to 9 seconds. Taloni throws it out to Raabe. And the Polar Bears are going to go to state. We're down to 2. Down to 1. It's over. The Jackson Polar Bears are celebrating right in front of us here. They're going to state. Jackson 45, Stowe 32 as the coaches and teams shake hands. And let's go to Sam at the Civic.
So the Jackson students, some of them have come onto the floor here, and they're all up along the rails in the upper deck, and they're going to be cutting down the nets here in a minute. The final score is Jackson 45, the Stow Bulldogs 32. Now let's send it back to the studio for just a minute.
All right, from the University of Akron, it's the high school boys basketball regional finals. I'm Jason Wise for Z88. As you just heard from the Jar and Dave Feldhouse, Jackson beat Stow 45-32. Jackson is now headed to Columbus. And checking those NCAA scores from today, Duke beat out Missouri 94-81 to advance to the Sweet 16.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to direct their attention to center court. Bill Schumacher from the Northeast Ohio Board is here to present trophies tonight along with General Manager Joe Dillon.
It's too bad we can't send both teams down to Columbus because this is an outstanding game. Let's have a hand for both teams. Not only for tonight's game, but the entire season. At this time, it's my pleasure to present the Division I Regional Runner-Up Trophy to the Stow Bulldogs. Their captains will come forward. And now the Division I Regional Champions who will play in Columbus next Friday night. The Jackson Bulldogs. Can we have your attention? Can we have the attention of the Jackson fans? My pleasure to introduce Bill Dessiker, the athletic director at Jackson, for ticket information for the state tournament.
Tickets for next week's state semifinal game in Columbus, which will be 9 o'clock on Friday, will go on sale Tuesday at 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. in the athletic office are for season ticket holders and parents of players and cheerleaders. You may purchase the same number of tickets as season tickets held. The general public sale will begin on Wednesday at 7 a.m. until 3. All seats are reserved and they're $7 ticket.
Go Bears! Go Bears! Go Bears! Go Bears!